Going into dangerous places, facing shoot or don't shoot situations, anyone will tell you police work can take a toll. It's why many say psychological care is crucial for those on the force.
We saw evidence of all of that tonight, and as WREG investigator April Thompson reports, that may even be more apparent in the light of the Tyre Nichols case.
Police officers see more than most, and often it's not good. The ones we call to protect us also still have to protect themselves. So when something like the Tyre Nichols beating happens, it raises the question, what went wrong?
To help determine whether there was some kind of systemic problem within the system or whether this was just the act of a couple of rogue cops.
That's the question psychologist Michael Broder asked for years as he served as chief psychologist of the Philadelphia Police Department. He was brought in on high-profile cases, much like the Tyre Nichols case. He says only 1% of officers in a police department are actually what he calls rogue cops, who go against standard operating procedures and have no business being in the line of work. While it's not the norm, he says the psychological toll of police work is normal. Things like boredom, burnout, and just dealing with the unknown.
And even if it's stopping somebody for a traffic violation, you never know what's going to happen. You never know whether that person's going to have a gun. You never know whether that person's going to make up some kind of story about you.
Then there is the adrenaline when something does occur, and officers have to decide whether to use deadly force.
If it turns out that they were wrong, that it was a water pistol, or the guy didn't have a gun, he just said he had a gun, or something else like that happens, not only are they facing disciplinary action and loss of their job, but criminal charges.
He says it's why keeping emotions in check is essential.
You know, we used to do trainings at the police academy and teach them that when you start getting angry, when you start acting out of anger and things like that, that's when it's time to come and see us.
Not at police headquarters, where officers could feel stigmatized for seeking help. The executive director of the Afro-American Police Association and retired Memphis Police Lieutenant Tyrone Curry agrees.
It still has that stigma if you go to seek out psychological help, that you're weak and you're weak for this job.
As for what cities can do to put more priority on the psychological side of policing, Dr. Broder says departments have to give officers support, especially the 99% who are doing the job right and still having to deal with the public backlash over the 1% who aren't.
The negative impact it has on our psychic. Say, look, I am angry, I am outraged, I am grieving, but by the same time, I have to endure the criticism of the entire nation.
Police departments do psychological testing of officers, measuring everything from their reaction to potential situations, impulse control, judgment, and any predisposition to problems.
It kicks out a profile for depression, psychopathy, anger.
But he says the problem is officers can be coached on how to pass the test. Lieutenant Curry says he would like to see continuous testing. We have asked MPD about the psychological test now given to MPD officers. We are awaiting their response. Meanwhile, experts say there is no more critical a function.
If we're owed one thing for the taxes we paid, it's safety. It's protection.
From officers who have all the support they need to do the job. April Thompson, WREG Investigators.